I don't know if you can see the little one, I guess not. So I'm going to... Oh yeah, you can. Little guy is pretty much into contact. He wants to do something, he wants to move, he likes to move. He knows some tricks, rearing and salto, school jump. But he also wants to play, he's very playful. He's together with the big white Kabul, and Kabul is less playful, Kabul is more serious. I want to talk to you about touching. For horses, each touch has a meaning. In their own world, they don't touch the other one. It's pretty not normal to touch the other one. We people, we raise our children and we have to dress our children, so touch for us is very common, it's very normal. We touch each other all the time, we have to dress. He doesn't have to dress, except at this moment he has his cough, so I dress him. He gets a blanket at night. But actually it's pretty not natural behavior. And I saw it many times, and I think that many people see horses as hugging bears, which they are not. They are definitely no hugging bears, they're real animals, they're real horses. Some horses bite or show this, what I call the spoiled child behavior. It's ears back and with real angry faces, demanding, shh, I have to, because Tibor is biting the Kabul. I'm pretty rough, because Tibor wants to play. Touching in horse language always means something. When they come to us, they still are horse, and they bring their nature with them, no matter if you like it, yes or not. As soon as you learn the horse that you touch him all the time, you're actually doing. He was rolling in the sand, and I was a bit worried, does he know how to stand up? And yes, he does. The sooner you touch a filly, you actually disturb the mother-child relationship, which is for horses very important, because it's the first relationship they achieve on being related to another horse, being close to another horse. You see why I call him El Horrible? He's playing, he's touching, and he's inviting, he's challenging this big horse to play. So, he does it by touching. Horses who bite people, you can say it's not normal. Well, I can assure you that it's all learned by humans, always. Because no horse is born as mean or false or bucking or rearing or whatever. It's all taught behavior. It's very lousy to realize that, but it's true. A normal horse, a pure horse, doesn't bite, doesn't kick towards people. He can bluff, or she, but they don't really touch. That was against the cat, an attack to our white cat. So touch for a horse has a meaning, and we people, we are touching each other, and we project that need to horses, on horses. I can't, this guy really makes me laugh out loud, and he's challenging me now. So I'm going to let him move a little bit, because I can go out in the field. It's pretty, there's no wind today, it's pretty rare. So I'm gonna let him run a little bit. Actually, most of the time Tibor offers his funny games to me, and I don't, you can see me moving, I don't do a lot. All I have is a whip in my hand. Actually meant to do some lunging, but Tibor has his own ideas about it, and he wants to show his powerful behavior, his very male behavior. He's biting the whip, and well, I don't care. As long as he bites in the equipment, I don't care. If he would, you see the movement of Kabul at the back? As long as he bites in the things that I don't care about, it's okay. It's not something that means that a horse wants to be bossy or something. Dominance means, I think, people use it to describe the relationship with a horse that is doing things that he wants. So whatever You do. You have to be able to stop the behavior you don't want and to achieve the behavior you want, like with Kabul. Kabul is, he's not white anymore. Kabul is more trained with fear, not by me. I didn't train him. I just bought him when he was already trained. But he definitely is trained. You see the little terrorist running behind, and I don't know if you can hear him, but he's really making sounds like a. I'm sorry, I always have to laugh so hard about this little guy, especially when he's so excited, like he's at this moment. But Kabul is more fearful trained, so with Kabul I'm more careful. I'm more working onto letting him, moving him very calmly in a trot or a gallop. Terrorist again. And my focus with Kabul is more into trust. When a horse is fearful, and we mix it up with aggression. When a horse is fearful, they can. That was Tibor again. I'm so sorry. I'm very distracted by this little pony, who's very anxious about this moment. He loves this moment, and he wants. And he's fast. I mean, he has small legs. He has the smallest legs that you can imagine. It's Anyway, let's focus on Kabul. And now I'm, of course, distracted again because, okay, Tibor is also inviting me to play rough games. He likes it, mill games. But with a horse like Kabul, who is trained with more fear, you have to be more, step back more. You have to be aware of your calmness and you have to give him more trust. So each horse asks a different approach. I'm very distracted. I think when I see the movie back, I know I'm very distracted. And this is, for Kabul, the best state of being, calm, easy, trustful, and just doing his thing. Totally different compared with the golden horse, totally different compared with the other grey horse. And also Tibor. I mean, Tibor likes this more, physical games, body games, jumping. I mean, it looks ridiculous, this small guy. And I'm very sure that people think this is really dominant. Well, whatever you like to call it, I don't care. Every day I'm happy, and I remember how he came with this, that he couldn't walk, he couldn't move. If you bumped on him, he fell down because his bones were so weak, his body was so weak. And look at him now, he's powerful, he's playful, and he's to me the proof that horses are not into revenge, and they forget the bad times and they just enjoy the moment, especially when it's going better. Okay, I'm coming back, so I'll give myself, I give the camera the word to myself again. I think we give the little guy a little bit too much food. We have to give him less food because he's full energy. Perhaps you saw that I didn't need anything to make him move. Nothing. He's excited, he likes the moment, he likes me, he likes Kabul, he's happy. And that gives him excitement. Well, it's the same with food. If you're feeding the horses, you will give them excitement. And the line in between excitement and anger is so small, so short. We don't realize that. Because our children are told to be polite, sit on the table, arms on the table, hands on the table, whatever rule you'll have. For horses, it's different. They're very sensory-based animals. All animals are sensory-based, so they get excited. And you really have to learn them the difference in between biting you and not biting you. And also touching. When you touch the horse, if I should touch Tibor more, he would very likely start to bite me. He's bluffing a lot, because he also has respect. He's bluffing a lot. He's male. He's bluffing. So I have to be careful with Tibor, not to excite him too much and not to touch him all the time, because otherwise he might... That's a young chicken. I think it's the first time he did his... he gave us a call. Well, that means we're going to eat chicken soon. That's another story. because yeah, I discovered because the roosters are fighting. Yeah. At my back, you can't see him. There's this little bluff guy. I'm going to put the camera a little bit down. Perhaps you can see. If you look at his face, you will see on the expression of his face how he's dying. How he's very anxious. He doesn't know the command, so now he's thinking, what does she need? He's really anxious to do something with me. That's why he comes back to me. Also because he likes me, he knows me, but also because he's very anxious. He wants to do something. He likes action. So touching a horse like that, who is high energy, dangerous. Now there is a moment of calmness, so now I also told them in their own language, it was play, guys, it was play. We were playing, we were moving, it was play, it was all play. Okay. I'm gonna let them in the field because it's a nice day. Thank you.